And I've come here today to talk to you about a great game. If you haven't heard of it, you need to get into it. If you've been putting it off, you need to check it out. It's called Warmachine, and it's made by Privateer Press. Warmachine is a fantasy / sci-fi skirmish game. You can play it with less than like a dozen models. You can play with it with 3 models and get an hour or 2 of fun out of it. It's a fantastic, fantastic game system. I've been gaming since I was like 13, which is 23 years ago I started into wargaming, and I really have not come across a game system this good in that time. So 23 years, this is the best gaming system I've seen in 23 years. It's called Warmachine by Privateer Press. Let me tell you a little bit about Warmachine. It centers around your army of starts with a warcaster. The warcaster is like a battle wizard, not so like a Gandalf wizard, but more like a warrior wizard. And this warrior wizard can cast spells, it can fight. But the big thing about Warmachine is the warcaster controls these giant steam-powered robots called warjacks. And these things are kind of like the battle tanks of the game. You can add not just warjacks and warcasters, you can support these guys with troops. Troops are kind of like your run-of-the-mill grunts in the game. Some are snipers, some are equipped with swords, some are equipped with muskets. You've got other troops that support your warjacks like mechanics. You've got solo characters that sneak around behind the lines and infiltrate and try to assassinate your enemy warcaster, which is pretty much the object of most games, is to kill your opponent's warcaster. But the game is far deeper than that. It's got great scenarios with objectives. This is it if you haven't seen it. This is the latest rule set called Warmachine Remix. But the great thing, one of the things I really like about this game, it's a small investment. You buy yourself a battle box. It comes with enough miniatures to play for about an hour and a half. You get a set of rules in it, so right off the bat you're playing. You and your friend buy one of these and you're off and going. They're fantastically sculpted miniatures. I mean, really awesome, top quality detail miniatures. They come with cards. You don't have to have a big sheet in front of you with all your statistics on it. They come with a single card that has everything you need on it. That's a warjack card called a destroyer. It has all the statistics on it. It has a little chart down here for marking your damage. On the back of it, it has more rules, victory points, point costs. It gets like a point system, kind of like Warhammer or Warhammer 40K, where you're going to build an army of, say, 350 or 500 points. On the card, it has everything you need to play, and there's a card for each unit. So, for instance, the Manhunter solo. There's the Widowmakers, which is my sniper unit. There's Sorsha, my warcaster. She has her own little spell card with all of her spells that she can do. And then there's the Juggernaut, which is right there, and the Destroyer right there. And again, it's not a lot of clutter on the tabletop. You play with just a few miniatures. There's 4 different factions you can start playing right off the bat. There's Khador, which I have. There's Protectorate. There's Crix, which are kind of like the undead. There's Khador right there, and there's another one, Signar, which I don't have a box with me right now. On top of that, you've got mercenaries. You can mix your mercenaries with your different Iron Kingdom factions like Khador and Crix and Protectorate and Signar. You can have a totally mercenary army. There's pirates. There's additional books that came out with Warmachine, like Warmachine Escalation, Apotheosis, and Superiority. You don't need these to play. They're full of fluff. They're full of great stories. They come with even more units, information on more units that you can put in your army. It's not necessary, but I mean it's great to have. I have them because I love the reading it. I love all the backstory. I love the scenarios, the campaigns they have in there, the tournament rules. All that's in those books. But the great, you can just start with a little box. This one comes with 5 minis in that one. Off you go, and you got about an hour and a half of play. You can use all your existing terrain from fantasy and 40K, because again, it's a mix of science fiction and fantasy. It's just a great, fantastic game. The gameplay is very in depth. It's pretty simple to learn, but it's complex to master. I mean, there's so many different aspects. You could have an army like this one here. With one warcaster, you get used to playing it that way. You change your warcaster, put a totally different warcaster in there, the army plays totally different. It's like you started all over again with a brand new army just by changing a warcaster, which is, like about $15 purchase. So, again, fantastic game. Get into Warmachine if you haven't. If you've been looking at it, you've been putting it off, you're missing out. you're missing out. You're wasting your life by not getting into Warmachine. It's that good. Take a break from your other games if you want, or add it to your existing club. We started with a couple guys got into Warmachines and Hordes. Within a month, we have 14 players here of Warmachine and Hordes. It is that addictive and that much fun of a game. Get into it and buy it right here at MiniWarGaming.com.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Eyelash. This is a secret that I'm going to let out of the bag. If you've chosen to watch all of this video, even after the credits at the end, then you will be the first to know that we are doing another sale. Some of you might be thinking, well, you guys just had a sale. Not a sale like this. It's going to go from May 18th, which is a Monday, 10 a.m., and it's going to end on that Friday, May 22nd at 10 a.m. So that's 4 days, Wargamers. 4 days only. Now the reason why we're going to have a sale is because Games Workshop, they're going to increase the prices on their products. Someone on the forums asked for a sale. So we decided to run a poll and send a survey out, and people that took the survey told us, yes, we definitely want a sale before the price goes up. So in the sale, you will get 20% off all Games Workshop products. We're doing this for you guys. We care about our customers. You guys are our customers. We believe in giving you a chance. Games Workshop, they're increasing their prices. We're going to slash the price even before it goes up. We're going to give you guys a chance to get as much Games Workshop inventory before the price goes up. Yeah, I know, what can I say? We're nice guys. So do the best you can to get as much of this inventory as possible. Time is a ticking. We'll see you soon.